And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations. Keep an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Wayne Dedmon. Stith is out there with Lowry. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Stith against Irving. Stith kicks to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from deep. Second chance shot. Count it. Good.
In this league for a long time, Jimmy using the mid-range area, a forgotten space of the court in today's NBA.
Now here's Simmons. Last game he had 10 points. Into the lane. Here's Holmes. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Here is Stith. After the basket by Rashawn Holmes.
How about the strength inside there from Butler? Just excellent at finding ways to get the D to foul him down low.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Butler commands hard work from his teammates. He demands they want to win as much as he does.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
And it's in there.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now here's Butler. He had 27 points last game. Edmond passes to Stith. A three-pointer is right on target. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And there's the pass to Lowry. Pass to Martin. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Dedmon, and it's Miami with another.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area. Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Stith, the pass to Dedmon. The kick outside to Butler. Martin trying to free himself up. That shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last round.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Here is Stith. Following the basket by T.J. Warren. Stith, the pass to Dedmon. Warren against Butler. Lays it up off the glass. Butler's got 6.
And this guy isn't scared of anybody. Butler enjoys getting inside and going hard in the paint.
Irving kicks to Warren. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shots good by Dedmon.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Steve Nash for a minute. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Here's Lowry. After the basket by Rashawn Holmes. Martin against KD. Martin the pass to Steph. Butler from outside. And Simmons with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Don't laugh at me when I say this, but there is too much strength from Kevin Durant. Now with the chance to add one more.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
And at the line, 1 time.
Well, KD's still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, but didn't feel the deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 6. Passes it to Dedmon. Outside Lowry. Butler from outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now, here's Lowry. After T.J. Warren's miss, it's good.
And remember, Lowry entered the league back in 2006, back when people wanted lots of mid-range shots.
It's Durant on the wing. Outside Warren. Over Butler. And the shot by Warren, no good. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. They trail by 1. Steph kicks to Dedmon. Pass to Steph. Lowry against Simmons. Throws it up high. And Dedmon throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Simmons after the Heat pick up 2. And the pass to Durant. Great D that time from Martin.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Butler deciding where to go with it. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Durant. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Durant. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Great. What do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Durant nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
He'd have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Oladipo outside. Now here's Yurtseven. D right on him. Good on the shot.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
To the wing right side. Here's Steph. And there's another one for the Heat.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Durant against Butler. Here's Claxton. Can't hit from in close.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one thing they'll never have to worry about with Butler, he's always going to take initiative.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami. The first one falls. Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. And so Butler nails both of them. It's the Nets now. 7-point differential. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Let's go, everyone.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Simmons passes to Claxton. Harris dishes to Curry. Shoots off the step back, and that one goes long. And here are the Heat. They're on a 16-7 run. Oladipo misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Offensive rebound. Stiff kicks to Yurtseven. Right wing. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot clock at 6. And another shot. Shot's good by Hero. And the Heat lead by 9.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Simmons finds Thomas. No good that time. And it's Miami the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
All right, man. Who needs a t-shirt? Come on. Let me hear ya.
Curry against Hero. The feed to Thomas. And it's blocked by Stiff. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Simmons left side. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Can't give Simmons a lane like that, especially in these pick and rolls. He is able to thread the needle.
Hero passes to Oladipo. Back to Hero. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
First free throw is good. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
And Hero drops them both.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Nets trail by 12. Outside, Simmons. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim, more often than not having the physical advantage.
Hero finds Yurtsevin. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
The Nets shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Thomas down low. He's defended by Yurtsevin.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pass to Hero. Oladipo taking his time here. Yurtsevin. And he recovers it. Stiff the pass to Hero. Shot clock at 5. Over Curry. He goes up again. Yurtsevin. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Miami leading by 12. Oladipo, the pass to Stiff. Now, here's Yurtsevin. Tight defense on him. Stiff kicks to Yurtsevin. Simmons against Oladipo. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Thomas passes to Simmons. Over Oladipo. No good from Simmons.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Stiff. And Curry pulls it down. In the corner, it's Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Harris has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets.
And, you know, over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. You have to respect how much he believes in his jump shot.
And so it's Miami in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
Please give a big round of applause for your next.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Stiff is out there with Lowry. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Robinson. And it's Martin in at the 4. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the kid in his last game against the Nuggets just played phenomenal. He scored 28 points and caused real problems for shooters with his shot blocking. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. Rejected by Stiff. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. 2 on the clock. Martin with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Robinson finds Lowry. Here is Stiff, covered by Irving. Launches a 3, and that one's good by Stiff. And the Heat lead by 9.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Simmons against Lowry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And he ends up missing both free throws.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Now, here is Robinson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lets it go with a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Durant for 3. And the Nets miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
That one goes. Count it. Lowry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
Now here's Durant. He had a 27-point outing in the last game against the Knicks in New York.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
pass to Stiff. Now here is Martin. And it's KD with the rebound. Nets trail by 14. Shot to stop the run, and it's Warren with the jam.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Lowry passes to Stiff. Here's Robinson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Timeout called the Nets.
Time to make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets. Let's hear it for the Brooklyn Nets kids.
Lowry against Simmons. Outside Warren. Here's the three. A rebound by Stiff. Stiff's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lowry against Simmons. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Warren. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Pass to Stiff. Warren against Robinson. Here's the pass to Stiff. And here is Dedmon. 5 on the clock. Here's Lowry. And there's another one for the Heat.
And he isn't shy. Lowry assertive with the ball in his hands.
Nets trail by 14. Simmons the bounce pass. Up top, Durant. Covered by Martin. Count it. Durant's got 7.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here is Stiff. He's coming off a 28-point game against Denver.
And can we talk about the best part? His defense. His shot blocking was simply on another level in that one.
Now, here's Dedmon. Rebounded by Holmes. Pass to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Lowry passes to Stiff. It's Martin on the wing. Guarded by KD. Rebound, Brooklyn. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. And KD throws it down.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Curry's checked in for Ben Simmons. Then for the Heat, Yurtseven's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Max Strus comes in for Robinson. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here is Steph. 6-point lead. Now, here's Strus. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. From downtown. No good that time, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. And the wide open shot from Warren. And a miss there on the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Passes to Vincent. To end the drought. Good D by Irving.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Warren. The teardrop falls in. And now it's just a 4-point Heat lead.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here is Steph. He's got 8. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant. The Heat have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
For Miami. Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
Free throw good, stiff. Joe Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. And so he hits both. Here's Irving. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against New York. Nets passing it around, and that one good.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
Pass to Steph. Here's Strus. Jacks up a 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Stolen by Yurtsevin. And here we go. Here's Butler. He hits it from 9. And 12 points for Butler.
Nice aggressive play from Butler on offense so far. Making the most of every chance he gets with the ball.
And here is Warren. He's got 10. Here's Curry. Sweet little floater. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Bounce pass, Butler. Now Strus. The pass to Steph. Trying to get open is Butler. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Holmes. Nets trail by 7. Within the last couple of seasons, Rashawn Holmes has mastered the push shot.
It looks a little bit unorthodox, I'll give you that, but you can't argue with results. Within 16 feet, Holmes is automatic with that push shot, especially out of the pick and roll.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Heat lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Durant. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. They trail by 6. Pass to Irving. Back to Simmons. KD against Martin. Durant the pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
I like how Durant keeps all his options open, kicking the ball to another guy when he doesn't like what the pick and roll gets him.
Passes it to Steph. Outside, Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Dedmon trying to break free.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Holmes can't get it to go in.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Martin with the bucket. And now an 8-point Miami lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Durant from deep. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, Miami with the triple.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And Simmons kicks to KD. Simmons looking it over. The pass to Holmes. And a missed layup.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. 3-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Butler against Warren. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Just has a knack for finding openings in the defense. You could describe Warren as opportunistic.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Miami leading by 7. Here's Butler. Dedmon trying to break free. Good work defensively by KD. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Irving. Buries it down low. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Lowry passes to Steph. Dedmon inside. Holmes on him. Shots good by Dedmon.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside Warren. Back to Simmons. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second personal foul. Team second.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
That free throw good from Holmes. Both free throws good from Holmes. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Lowry. From outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Lowry's got 9.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Back to KD. He feeds it to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant. He's got 10.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here is Steph. 14 points for him. Right side, Butler. Shoots over Warren. Shots good by Butler. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Lowry against Simmons. Passes it to Martin. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 10-point Heat lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Miami. Timeout called the Nets. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is
Your
one.
next youth net team.
Cruz is checked in for Butler. Simmons with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Warren. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And this is why you have Warren out there. Fantastic at just rising up with rhythm and knocking down that mid-range.
Stiff the pass to Dedmon. Now Strus. Over Warren. And it's Strus missing. Nets trail by 8. Outside, Simmons. Over Martin, and it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Warren. Warren's got 3 assists tonight.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Back to Lowry. Pass to Stiff. Good ball movement here by Miami. 6 to shoot. Lowry inside the line. The Heat rebound. And that one, good. Dedmon's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
KD against Martin. Right side Irving. Back to KD. Over Martin. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Warren against Stiff. Down low. And he dunks it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
It's good. Warren's got 17 now.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Bounce pass from Strus. Here's Dedmon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes. For Miami, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. It's a 10-point game. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. And there's Stiff. Then there's Lowry. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Heat on D. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Holmes throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. The pass to Strus. It's Martin on the wing. Here is Stiff. He's covered by Irving. Clock at 4. Here's Strus. Misses the 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Durant. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got 4 rebounds now tonight to the paint. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Holmes down low, covered by Martin. Holmes, good. Holmes got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Miami, Kyle Lowry. At the line with 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
And so Lowry nails both of them. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Irving. Now here's Durant. Irving looking over the floor. Simmons against Lowry. Simmons passes to Holmes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Rashad Holmes. At the line 2 times.
And the first one drops.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
That one misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Stiff. Rebounded by the Nets. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Outside Warren. Pass to Holmes. KD, that's for 2. The shot will not fall. Miami leading by 9. Pass to Strus. Here is Stiff. Good ball movement here by Miami. Left side Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here is Stiff. Now the pass to Butler. And here's Martin. Pass to Stiff. Outside Lowry. Lock at 6. Over to the left wing. And that one's good by Stiff. Stiff's got 20 points.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Nets trail by 8. Passes it to Durant. For 3. Again, Durant missing.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Stiff powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And making plays to help his team. That's what Butler does. And he demands that his teammates do the same.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Pass to Stiff. Butler with the ball. The pass to Lowry. Here is Stiff. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. Lowry hits it from three-point range. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Irving against Stiff. Outside Irving. To the inside. Here's Holmes. Rebound by the Heat. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. They are just killing them on the interior.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
KD. And out the line. Shooting
No
2.
good on that one. And Miami making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Bounce pass, Butler. Holmes with the steal. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Nobody near Irving. And too long on the shot. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Leading by 12. Holmes with the steal. KD with it. Butler covering. And no good. Heat have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Lowry kicks to Butler. From 13. Knocked away. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
It's the Nets now. The Heat leading by 12. And it's Martin missing. Butler against Warren. Outside, Simmons. Feeds to KD. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Durant's got 20.
I don't care which side of the pick and roll KD is on. He is the threat.
Butler kicks to Lowry. Dishes it to Martin. Butler against Warren. Pass to Dedmon. So the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Passes to Stith. Over Irving. And it's Stith missing. Nets trail by 10. Here's Warren. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. He's got 19.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And after all the drama and running out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, the kid.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Miami leading by 8. Lowry passes to Stith. Now here is Martin, defended by Durant. Here's Stith. Miami.